Welcome to Chicago Bears Fan Show. I'm James. Final video of the week. Short week. We're playing the Giants. It's the must-win game. The Giants haven't won one yet, and we better not be the first team to let them. Let's talk about their defense, though, and how atrocious it's been so far this year. Their secondary is awful. I think I may have potential to start in that secondary the way it's been playing. Outside of Prince Amukamura, it's a wasteland of names. Guys like Aaron Ross, you wouldn't want on the practice squad. I don't mean that, Aaron Ross, if you're watching. I'm sure you're a fine athlete, really. But overall, watching the Giants, it's not a nice experience, and it must be tough for Giants fans. They allow touchdowns at will. They've allowed double-digit touchdowns through the air. They're giving up 8 yards per attempt in the air so far this year. So leading the league in bad categories, if you will. And I got to say, it's not just the secondary players' fault. It's also their defensive line. It's been bad. For a team that is used to getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and really being able to overwhelm offensive lines, they look really slow and old right now this year. They have all of, counting it, 5. Much like Justin Tuck does in his commercials. It's not a $5 footlong. It's a 5-sack defense. Anyways, JPP 1 sack. Justin Tuck himself a half sack to this point of the year. Awful. Just awful. I mean, our line hasn't been outstanding at generating sacks, and I'm worried about them, especially with Collins going down with an ACL injury. That's back-to-back D linemen. Pye has been injured as well, but Melton and Collins both being out for the year is very troubling. I'm worried about our ability to not only get pressure, but to get pushed in the middle and make sure that we're not gouged with runs potentially. I don't see it happening this week exactly. I'm not worried about David Wilson, but it's a concern. But the Giants' defensive line has been even worse, or probably in a worse state right now. Have players that are there on name value more than talent presently. So our offensive line should be able to do enough to stop them and have a better time, I think, than they did with the Saints this past week. So I'm looking forward to this game. It's a must-win, like I say. I think if we don't win this, we got to really be looking hard at making some tough decisions. As if the coaching staff's got to be really looking at some tough decisions with player personnel if they are going to turn things around, because the Giants are a team that is on a major downslide. But what better slump buster than an atrocious New York Giants team and a pick-off prone Eli Manning? So let's hope the Bears can grab this easy one this week. Thank you very much. Enjoy the game Thursday, and bear down.